morning. My name is Lexi Davila, and I'm the sports editor of the GH Falcon.
And I'm Neil Parmar, a staff writer for the GH Falcon, and these are your Green Hope Falcon news.
Next week, final exams begin on Friday. First period is on Friday, with second period on Monday, third on Tuesday, and fourth on Wednesday. Here are a few study tips to help you through the end of the semester.
Hi, I'm Max Grail from the Green Hope Falcon News, and today we're getting studying tips from some of our fellow Falcons. All right, Gavin, this is Gavin Hansen. What are some studying tips for our fellow Falcons?
Well, how do you study?
How do I study?
Yeah, how do you study?
I don't.
We'll just do the opposite of what Max does.
All right, so do study. So like, how do you study, Gavin?
How do you study?
I don't. But
I study.
You study. But
I study.
How?
I just study.
That's not an answer. How do you study, Gavin?
I study by reading my stuff.
Your stuff.
My stuff.
Like your notes.
Sure.
Sure. All right, so you can study by reading your stuff, aka notes.
They space it out, break it up between the days. I like to take really good notes and then go back through my notes and pick out the most important pieces and study that, and that's what I find helps the best.
I don't do that. All right, Mary, what are some studying tips for your fellow Falcons?
Probably not to study the night before, but to break it up the week heading up to the test.
Okay. Do you have any specific ways you like to study?
Looking at my notes or rereading parts of the textbook.
What's a good way to study for test, Mr. Schwan?
Me personally, I don't do it all in one sitting because there's no way you're gonna absorb a whole hour block of information. So study for 5 minutes, do a couple practice problems, then listen to a Playboy Cardi song, then do a couple more and repeat.
So you're gonna walk behind my camera. What are some good study tips for the Green Hope Falcons, Taha?
Quizlets. I don't know.
That's it? Is that how you study? Do you check your notes, or do you just not study at all? What do you do?
I mean, I don't really take notes, but I don't know.
All right.
So after this abomination of an attempt to explain how to study to the Green Hope students, he proceeded to call me back while I was interviewing another student and asked for a redo.
Hi, Charlie.
Yo, this is Taha.
Yeah, what's up, Taha?
Can I redo my interview, please?
Sure.
Being the kind-hearted GH Falcon that I am, I decided it was only fair we give Taha a second shot at telling you guys how to study for a test.
All right, Taha, what are some study tips for the Green Hope Falcons, part 2?
Okay, so I always listen to some music while I'm studying. T-Nice.
T-Nice?
T-Nice is out. And Quizlets.
Quizlets. All right.
No. Yeah.
All right. Quizlets. Thank you, Taha. Thank you.
You don't have me, man.
I like to focus on what I struggled with most that course. That is my first priority because it will probably be on the test and I can't afford to not know something.
I love using YouTube, Khan Academy, Quizlet, whatever is on there. I think having the online resources really helps expand what's available to you and review content that has already been covered.
So a big thing that I do is always study in advance, even if before I get the dates for the finals. It's always good to study in advance and create a plan of what units I'm struggling with the most, what units in that class do I know the most, and what I start and what I finish with.
So a good tip that I use is writing down specific main points from the notes, just so I know exactly the most important aspects of them, so I don't have any details blundering my studying and keeping me distracted.
For more study tips, read Felicity Falcon's new final exam advice column on ghfalcon.com.
60 students were awarded Gold Key, Silver Key, or Honorable Mentions for their work at this year's Scholastic Art and Writing Regional Awards. Some students won multiple awards and are up for possible national recognition. Each student submission was judged on originality, skill, and emergence of a personal voice or vision. The Gold Key winners automatically advance to national judging, where creative professionals from around the country will review them in New York City for selection. National awards will be announced March 23rd. There's a ceremony to honor the regional Silver and Gold Key winners on February 25th at 3 p.m. at East Carolina University. Congrats to these students for their hard work and good luck at the national level.
And in tech news, the Black Falcons clinched the state title for the second year in a row. The team is also ranked in the top 10 in the state out of approximately 50 other cyber high school teams competing. This win makes 12 state wins since 2008, along with many second and third place wins.
Welcome to the 15th Black Falcon sweatshirt toss.
Being a Black Falcon is really about being a part of this supportive community with people who share the same passion for cybersecurity and protecting people's data. So it's really about working together to find flaws in computer systems.
We've been in business, I guess, for 15 years, and the first year we had a very dedicated crew. But as the years progressed and as the team got bigger, the dedication to, I guess, winning and just being competitive has grown so much that it's kind of refreshing to see.
The Black Falcons will compete in the semifinals on Friday, January 20th.
Last week, we asked for your input. Scan the QR code to let us know what content and topics, along with guest anchors, you would like to see going forward during the weekly broadcasts. Scan the QR for our Google form and give us your input.
Scan the QR code to see all the upcoming events for the next 2 weeks. Our next broadcast will be February 3rd. Good luck on final exams. Tonight, our basketball teams play against Apex. Come out to support our teams. They play against Apex Friendship on Tuesday, January 17th, and Panther Creek on Friday the 20th. Mid-year graduation is February 1st. We will check in with the graduates in our next broadcast. And remember, no school on Monday because of Martin Luther King Day. Thank you for watching this week's Green Hope Falcon News. Be sure to check ghfalcon.com for more updates.
Also be sure to check out our Instagram and Twitter @thegHFalcon. Have a great weekend.